for YMCA kids. We talked about what you guys wanted to see in weekly videos, and you said you wanted to see creative instant ramen recipes. So that's what we're gonna do today. First, let's talk about the history of ramen for a second. Instant ramen was created by this guy, Momofuku Ando, right after World War II. So he was walking through his town that had been completely destroyed by aerial bombs. And he was just walking through the ruins and he saw a long line forming outside of a ramen stall. And it really made him think about why would all of these people wait in a super long line and walk through all of these really sad, depressing ruins just for ramen. And it led him to believe that peace will come to the world when all its people have enough to eat. And so he really set out to invent a ramen that was accessible to everyone. Something that was cheap, easy to make, that everyone could eat whenever they wanted or needed to. And as it turns out, ramen is a pretty much universal comfort food. So he wanted to design a food that would sustain human life through difficult times, and instant ramen does that really well, which is why, like most people, we're all probably eating a lot of ramen while we're stuck in quarantine. And while there's nothing wrong with eating it just as it comes in the package with the little packet, the seasoning, you can get a little tired of it. So we're gonna shake it up, and I'm gonna teach you some ways to jazz up your ramen. All right, so before we really begin, let's go ahead and make sure that if you're going to do this at home, that you have parental permission. And if you can't do this by yourself, make it a cool family bonding activity. Cooking with your family is super fun. But let's jump into it. So I have 3 little bowls of ramen here that I've already cooked. They do have the seasoning packet in it, but if you wanted to leave that out, that's totally fine. So let's see, we're gonna start with a spicy peanut ramen. So I have peanut butter and ramen, and I'm just gonna put the peanut butter into the ramen, like so. And then I'm gonna add some sriracha. Make sure your sriracha bottle is open. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna squeeze some lime juice in here. There you go. And then I'm gonna mix it up. All right, moving on to our next ramen recipe. Bowl of ramen, like last time. And then I'm going to squeeze more lime juice into this. Okay, and I'm gonna mix that up. Okay, but for the rest of the stuff, I'm not gonna mix it in. I have some leftover chicken here, but the best thing about this recipe is that you can use whatever you have on hand with really any kind of jazzed up ramen. Just use whatever you have. And then I'm also gonna add some jalapenos. Ooh. Like so. And then I'm going to add in some cilantro as well. And like I said, I've just oh my god, I just kind of overlaid everything. And then you can design your bite. All right, recipe number 3. So for this one, we're gonna try a trick I learned from a TikTok and see if it works. I have a hard-boiled egg, and I'm gonna crack it on the top and crack it on the bottom. And I'm gonna roll it between my hands and see if it comes off. And it disintegrated in my hands. So maybe don't do that. All right, so now that we've peeled our hard-boiled egg, we're gonna start the rest of the ramen recipe. This is how I make my ramen. It's really simple, but maybe that's one of the good things about it, is that if you don't have a lot of stuff, maybe you could probably do this one. So I have my ramen base and soy sauce. So if you don't have a bottle, it's totally fine. If you have like a soy sauce packet, like just from Panda Express, that absolutely works. So I'm gonna pour this. And then I'm gonna mix this up together. There we go. And I did what I could with this egg. I don't know what happened. And on TikTok it worked so perfectly. We're just gonna put that in there though, still. And then I'm gonna grab some more chicken. But like I said with the other one, whatever leftover meats you have work. Beef, pork, up to you. All right, guys, so there you have it. 3 decent spiced up ramen recipes that I hope you will make and enjoy. But really, the beauty of this is that you can make it however you want. If you want to add different spices, different proteins, different veggies, sauces, it's really up to you and what you think is going to be tastiest. I want to know what you guys are going to do to spice up your ramen recipes. Let me know. So remember to look out for our emails with information on virtual program, our newsletters, and I miss all of you guys so much. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and please contact us if there's anything the YMCA can do for you guys. Bye.